With the new convention center, more people will be coming to Provo, Utah, which means more money for local businesses.
What got everybody all riled up?
Well, last night the city council decided to vacate and close down a major street in downtown Provo. And feelings were mixed among business owners about the closure of this street and a New Skin redevelopment in the heart of the city. Census workers say they will continue to work with students by sending postcards to each individual mailbox, reminding them to fill out their census and to mail it back. The population in the Provo-Orem metropolis area has grown more than 47% in the past 10 years. With this increase in population, the federal government will give more money to Provo and Orem to help build more recreational centers, parks, and trails like these. Right behind me is a street where New Skin says they want to build a new 6-story building. While some local business owners are excited this will help boost the economy, others say this will only cause more congestion and parking problems in downtown Provo. UVU student Nick Moyes has carried his gun openly on campus since he got it back in September.
I open carry because it is more comfortable. Some might say it's tactically advantageous. I'm not showboating. I don't publicize it and show everybody that I'm open carrying. I'm very discreet about it.
But last Friday, someone called campus police saying they saw Nick carrying a gun in his back pocket. They confronted him and both the officers and Nick got into an argument that Moyes recorded on his phone.
And they started to threaten to charge me with disorderly conduct, trespassing on UVU campus, and threaten me with academic sanctions.
After 15 minutes, Moyes agreed to conceal his weapon and left with a warning from police.
We, as an institution, fully support a student's right to carry a concealed weapon with an authorized permit. We just ask that they conceal it.
The issue is that there is no state law that allows or disallows a person to openly carry a gun on campus. Utah's state law says that a person must have a concealed firearm permit to carry a gun on campus, which Nick has. The state defines that a concealed weapon means
to remain hidden, covered, or secreted in a manner that will not be easily detected by the public.
Some people may make fun of the big families in Utah County, but soon these families won't be a laughing matter. Big families are helping Utah County's population grow, and more people means more funding from the federal government. Recently, CNN named the Provo-Orem area the biggest winner in the current census.
It's been ranked high for our quality of life, for our health and well-being, for innovation, for job growth, and all those things attract people, or more importantly, keep the people here who are here and raising families.
Provo Mayor John Curtis appeared on CNN last week, and they predicted that Provo and Orem would have the largest population growth nationwide. The population in the Provo-Orem metropolis area has grown more than 47% in the past 10 years. With this increase in population, the federal government will give more money to Provo and Orem to help build more recreational centers, parks, and trails like these. But also Utah could gain a 4th congressional seat in the U.S. House of Representatives.
But the dollars that come with that seat, somebody quoted me $6.5 billion annually that comes with that as far as grants and funding and things like that.
For every death in Utah County, there are 6 births. CNN said this trend is expected to continue for Provo and Orem. At this rate, they can also expect to be the biggest winner another 10 years from now. Excited chatter was heard throughout the halls of Timpview High School last night as it hosted one of the many Republican precinct caucuses in Utah.
We had a really good turnout. I think it was just a lot of turnout, a lot of grassroots support for some of the candidates and some of the issues that we think we're facing.
Some hot topic issues discussed last night were immigration, health care, and balancing the budget. People asked candidates questions on their platform and political ideals to ensure they had fair representation.
They meet all the candidates one-on-one. You know, they talk to them, they can look them in the eye and decide who they feel comfortable supporting, who they trust, who they believe in, who they feel like will represent their interests best.
Registered Republicans elected delegates who will represent their neighborhood at state and county party conventions and
may end up choosing the Republican nominee for Senate.
Participants say this type of grassroots level politics encompasses American ideals.
It gives you a chance to serve and be involved in the political process without having to be elected to a major office or anything, gives you a voice and a chance to participate in that.
After the halls cleared out last night, Republicans were all smiles for their chances of winning the upcoming elections. To many, football may be the most popular sport at BYU, but under the shadow of LaVell Edwards Stadium, the softball team is making some noise. The softball team season is halfway over, and the Lady Cougars are red hot.
You know, we've had a few moments of inconsistency, but for the large part, we're playing pretty well.
Boasting a record of 20 wins and 7 losses and ranked 25th in the nation, the softball team says they are thrilled with what they have accomplished so far.
We started off really strong. We ended postseason very strongly. I'm very excited for this team because we have yet to show our true potential.
Last week, the Cougars beat the number 9 ranked Stanford softball team. Tonight, they say they hope to keep their winning streak alive as they take on the Utah State Aggies in their home opener.
We've been doing really, really well in attacking the good teams and giving them good games and things like that.
The players say they hope more fans will come out to support them at their home games.
We're hoping to get a good crowd. We've been trying to recruit a lot of people to come to the home opener just because we're having a good year, and it's always a lot nicer to have fans and to have people there to support us as we play.
In the end, the Lady Cougars have one common goal.
Have a good time, stay loose, but be focused all at the same time.
The Nu Skin building is one of the most prominent buildings in downtown Provo. Its large structure seems to dwarf all other buildings around it. Now, it soon may get a sister building to stand beside it. Last night, the Provo Municipal Council voted to abandon and close off traffic on First West between Center Street and First South. This would allow Nu Skin to buy the property and build a 120,000 square foot, 6-story building on the street.
When I read this, I thought, this is awesome. This is what downtown needs.
Right behind me is a street where Nu Skin says they want to build a new 6-story building. While some local business owners are excited this will help boost the economy, others say this will only cause more congestion and parking problems in downtown Provo. Brent Ashworth owns a small antique store near the newly vacated street. He says he is in full support of the new building.
The downtown really does need an economic boost right now, so I'm all for it, actually.
Local business owner Almond Bether is worried how the construction will affect downtown Provo.
My concerns are mainly the parking. We don't have enough downtown already, and if they take more off of the streets, it can hurt.
Bether expressed her opinions to the council last night.
As a business owner, I just want to say, please protect some of the parking that we do have so that we can have customers come downtown.
Nu Skin representatives in the council said that they will create more parking spaces for the extra 400 new jobs relocated to the new building in downtown Provo.